Let's see. Right. All right. So today's topic is cheating or not. What is your opinion? So, good morning, guys. How are you? Okay, this is my farm. Hold on. So I just kind of wanted, okay, for one, I'm like almost tired of hearing about it. It's like everywhere I go, everyone's talking about, the big to-do with, TVB and the Devils, and, I don't know. I have really mixed feelings, and I'm going to tell you why. All right. So number one, Faraz is, one of my favorite players. He is one of my favorite players, but Royal is also one of my favorite players. So I'm like in a catch-22, about how I feel. So, I've also been in similar situations, so I get it. Like I know it. You feel so cheated and you feel so disgusted at your kingdom because you're like, how could you guys be such losers and just give away points and like really just give it all away. Like that's so annoying. So I totally get that. And the crazy thing is that Royal is also one of my favorite players. So, so you kind of look up to people sometimes and you expect them to do, the best. You expect them to do better than that, I guess. You're looking up to them to set the example. Hi, Alex. Hi, Aduzo. Hi, Mark. Hi, Shadman Ramen, Marco, Mode, Coco. Hi, everybody. Welcome. All right. So, we just want to talk about our topic here. So, I've liked Royal since he was like 200 million power. And just to get it clarified, guys, Royal is not Chinese. He is not Chinese. He's from Myanmar. He's Burmese. So, everyone's like, all Chinese are cheaters. Well, first of all, Royal is not Chinese. So, let's just clarify that. He's a very nice person. I've actually, battled Royal. Our kingdom had him, when he was king. I forget his kingdom number. Prior to him going to TVB, we used to get paired with him a lot. Back then was when he wasn't really that popular. Not like a lot of people knew him. But I always knew that he would be up and coming. Yes. Cobra was in my alliance, and so was Saddam and all the guys in 2003. They were in my, hi Hari, how are you? Yes. He is from Myanmar, and I know that because I'm friends with him and I've talked to him before, and like I said, we battled him. I actually, he's probably one of the hardest people I've ever had to go up against, because he doesn't give up easily. One time we had them in Mineral Vein, and I promise you we Kingdom rallied him maybe like 10 times before we kicked him off. Maybe it wasn't 10 times, but I love Myanmar. My favorite thing about Myanmar is Burmese rubies. So yeah, so we had to, hi Tashar, welcome. So it took us a lot of times to rally him off of the portal, and he's so strong, and he just kept reinforcing over and over again, and he's just a crazy player. So, you know, I don't know. So I have mixed feelings about what happened. I really, really, really like the Devils. I think they're like an awesome team, just good players, and they're just like good all around, not just like, I don't know. It's it's not like they have just one great player. Like, they're all great players. So I'm really sad that it's really come to this. And I think that I don't know. I just feel that, you know, like, where are we going with this? So a lot of people are saying that it was strategy, and, you know, good strategy and this and that. But in a way, I feel like, what is even the sense? So, like, if we're going to pay people to give us castles to attack, like, what's the sense of it anyways then? Like, what are we doing? And then people are saying, well, you know, people get coordinate sheets. Well, you know what? Clash of Kings sells chords too. So it doesn't matter. I buy chords from Clash of Kings all the time. I pay $4.99, or I get them in the auction. So I get your Peace Shield Scouts all the time too. But I also understand how aggravating it is also. Hi, Devaldo, welcome. How aggravating it is when you have some jerks in your kingdom who give away points to the enemy. And, you know, people like that are going to exist everywhere. There's going to be losers everywhere you go. Like, in my kingdom, I have a bunch of losers. These guys, like, they give points away every KVK because they're such losers, they can't fight. So they stay in shields, and then they reinforce these castles, and they give so many points away to our enemies. But they're losers, and that's what losers do. So, you know, it just sucks that, you know, it could have been like such a great battle, and everyone could have had a fun time, and we could have really had some good footage, but instead all we're seeing is drama. And so Clash of Drama today. So I saw this really cool video that I want to share with you guys from my favorite YouTuber, well, one of my favorite YouTubers. So we're going to watch it together. So let me turn this music down a little bit, and we are going to listen to this. So it's from Atticus Cock, or Atticus COK, however you want to say it. If, like, I always like feel weird saying cock for some reason. All right, so here we go. Like a diss video, so it is showing how Royal scouted the shield and how many times they got bombed and all that. So this is a really good video. So if you guys don't have Atticus on your subscribe list, you guys should do that. And then Sorry. All right, so I'm turning down the music. So, yeah, your entire kingdom was like that once. They all gave a point away so that the Chinese would lose until somehow we all had peace. I think it was a Korean who caused it. He started spending. Yeah, so I think all kingdoms go through that. Like, everyone has, a loser. And there's always going to be people like that. So it doesn't matter where you are, or how good you are, or even how bad you are. There's always going to be like a hater out there, just trying to just be a jerk, because that's what losers do. They they just try to be rude to people, and they try to cheat and things like that. So, I've gone through it in my kingdom where we've actually lost KVKs but I've also been on the flip side of that. So, I've had, for example, one KVK, there was a player that was actually transferring. Hi, Yusuf, welcome. And the player was actually going to transfer to another kingdom. So he messaged me and was like, hey, would you like to zero me? And I'm like, yeah, like, really? You're 400 million power. Sure, why not? So I messaged everybody in my alliance, and I was like, hey, this guy just messaged me, and he's porting next to me, and he's going to drop shields. So let's rally him. So I've been on that side where, a disgruntled player in a kingdom has totally just, given us free points. So I've been on both sides. I've been on the side where the jerks in my kingdom give away points, and then I've been on the side where a disgruntled player from another kingdom basically gives away points also. So, it is what it is. I think that everyone should be prepared for situations like that, because it's an uncontrolled game environment. So it's crazy. So how do you guys feel about it? My KVK was a controlled KVK. I was not allowed to, I'm not going to say I wasn't allowed to fight, but we kind of had an agreement that that I wasn't fighting. So I just basically opened boxes, but it is. AB, how are you? Welcome. You're up early. It's 10:08 a.m. and we're up. Yeah, I just, we have to remember that it's a game. It's a game, and, regardless, a lot of people do. Hi, Moo, welcome. Ooh, sexy. Woke up at 8. Wow. But yeah, I think a lot of players, oh really? Oh, Moo, I know who you are. Were you in Haas? Were you in Haas Alliance? There's a lot of people that are going to do crazy things. So it's, we just have to remember that it's a game. It's not a controlled environment, and, there's jerks out there, and people are going to sabotage wins sometimes, and you just got to take it for what it is. There's nothing that you can really do in this type of environment. You could just be the best you could be. Moo, you moved back to 559. Well, good for you. That was a good move. You were totally out of place in Haas. So good for you. No, I haven't heard your speech, so I'll have to, can you drop the link so I can watch it, and maybe we all can watch it? Yeah, I was always nice to everybody. I'm always usually pretty nice. Like most of my enemies, I block them. So I don't, I mean, no comment. If you're looking for battle, try 1691 or 1901. What happened to my power? I've dismissed a bunch of my troops, guys. Like I dismissed all my archers. Yes, I do. I kill them with kindness, and that's why they hate me. So, yeah. AB, I'm gonna kill you. Yes, I deleted my archers. Like, all of them. Like, archers are so bad. Like, you guys don't even understand. They're just so terrible. I mean, like, even this KVK, I realized how bad they are. Like, yes, if I ever, it's probably never going to happen, so I'm not even going to talk it into the universe, but if I ever was able to jump to a kingdom where Annihilation God was, I would totally go. Just because, hi Dominica, how are you? Welcome. Why did I delete archers? Oh my god. They're terrible, guys. They just like suck so bad. It doesn't matter what you do. This is just bad news. No, not Archer T11, T12, like nothing. Like, okay, you guys think I'm like crazy. Hold on. Like, real talk. Real talk right now. This is what I have left of archers. I'm not even joking. I have 83k archer 10s. I have 14k 11s. I have 91k 12 archers. I have 7k 9s. 29k 8s. 23k 4s, and I have 566 3s. So, and these guys are like, I don't know how do I keep getting them? Like, I don't even understand that. Like, I'm not even building them. Like, I've tried to kill them and they just keep coming back. They're like a nightmare. They're like, I don't even understand this. Like, I've really tried to kill them. I've been trying to kill them for, honestly, like, almost a month now. I've been, like, trying to kill them, and they're just, like, bad news. They just keep popping up. They're like little cockroaches in my castle. Like, I'm trying to get them out of my castle. A lot of people use Siege Duel. Not a lot of people, I haven't met a lot of people that don't do Siege Duels. I mean, it's like a definite win if you do it correctly. I mean, I only know big players that do, you know, like Griffin duels. I just did a Griffin duel on a little troll in my kingdom. He like siege dueled my king, so I like just dueled this little troll just now. This was actually at 9:05, so like an hour ago. I just hit him with all griffins, but of course he didn't have any. So it killed 143k, 11 horses, wounded 21k, And then I killed 30K, 12 horses, and because that's all he had in his castle. So yeah, that was funny. It was 194K power to 1.6 million. So yep. So I got him. I really wanted to share a report with you guys, but I'm going to ask my king first before I share this report, and see if he's okay with it. Because, like, sometimes we, like, chat about what we share and what we shouldn't share. So, but it was actually a rally, a 6 million rally by Yasser to my king's castle. So, I will talk to him first, and maybe we'll do like a whole video where we break down the report, because it was pretty crazy. It was a pretty crazy rally, pretty crazy defense. It was just crazy overall. I'd really like to share with you guys, but I definitely would have to check with my king and make sure that it's okay to share. So here I was killing off my archers yesterday. I was trying to kill the rest of them off. So that's why I have all those reports. And also it helps with getting my troops back. So yeah, Yasser's stats are like so dope. I was just like drooling when I saw the stats. I was like, oh my god, I love this castle. So for me to say that, it has to be like really good stats. But like I said, I don't like to share, like I don't have a problem sharing my reports, but when it's another person's reports, I always ask that person first. Just because it's a courtesy. Some people don't like, you don't want like your defense stats out there, and we have like a lot of trolls too that like just love to be drama. So, I don't do that. So I'll ask my king first. If he says it's cool, then I will. So yeah. So KVK was kind of interesting. Like, all I did was defend, and I got second place. So that was kind of funny. So as you can see, I have a doubt why all big spender is not clearing. Why is that, Jebanezer? ¿Qué país, gatita ser? Where am I from? I live in the United States. United States, in the state of Florida. I live in a town near Tampa Bay. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Tampa. So, yeah, so that's crazy. So KVK was super boring. I managed to get second place just defending. I saw like a lot of cool reports, people sharing. Isabel had, she's my friend. She's from, I think, like 1586 or 1568, something like that. She shared some cool reports. She's an awesome player. Can I see your stats without a hero, lord, skill points, and attack, nor dragon, only raw research? I've never done a report. Well, actually, you could... How would you... I don't even understand how you would do that. Like, how... So you take off all your equipment and... Yeah, I've never done that. So... Coco. Who the hell is this Coco? Coco, as soon as I'm done with this video, you're getting blocked from my channel. you just like are so unintelligent, and I've just been skipping over you because you're like nothing. So I haven't really been paying attention to you, but yeah, I'm blocking you whenever this is done. Next KVK, yes, next KVK I will most likely be playing. I'm sure Coco is a farm. Yes. Yes, I love Annihilation Gods videos too. They're so I like the music. The music is like super exciting. That's the part that I like. Yes, I do. I'm skipping your words. I do have Skyfall. Hi, Amir. Welcome. I do have Skyfall, so I do use that. Yeah, I remember when you guys rallied Sniper. He was like in farm mode. Any idea on the new golden chest? Wolf, what are you talking about? Hi, Godfather. Love you back. So this, are you talking about this event? Where is it? No, over here. That's the Spender event. Okay, this event. This event? I just kind of like did it a little bit. I saw that there was like an orange castle earlier. I don't know. Did I grind Skyfall or did I buy it? To be honest with you, I think that grinding Skyfall, I would be waiting another year. I think I actually bought it. Like, I think I actually bought packs. So, yeah. Hi, Ayrton. How are you? So, yeah, I'm going to be very honest with you. I bought it. So, but I mean, at the same time, like, where would you get all those dragon stones? Like, that is a lot of dragon stones. Like, yeah, the new pirate castle is like so weird. Like, I don't even understand why they do like those, like, it's almost like cartoonish castles. I'm sure they could come up with better graphics. I think what they should do is like, they should have a contest, and, they should, this is kind of like, I thought about this. I don't know if it would ever happen, but like, I'm sure we have like talented people in Clash of Kings that could, like, I don't know, just design a castle skin, and then like they should get like a percentage of the money that castle makes, like people buying it. I think that'd be cool for somebody so they could up their castle. But yes, that is the real Ayrton. Yes, that is him. He's up super early too. We're all up early. It's crazy. So yeah, I don't really have a favorite skin either. Like, I don't know. I was thinking about that the other day, that there's like no really like skin that I'm really like, oh my God, I love this skin. So, hopefully they'll make something cool soon. I don't know. Did you guys see the new wings? Like, the new wings are like, I don't know. I don't know if I like them or not. They're just like cartoony. I don't really like them like that. Okay, whoever told you there's a P9 is like super high. Annihilation God. Okay, I've never heard that. Go brown, it never lets you down. I've heard like, once you go black, you never go back. I've heard that before. So I've never heard that. That's funny. Gatita, ¿cuándo virá para Brasil? When Ayrton invites me to Brazil, I'll go. Okay, so I know there's a merge February 27th, but I don't know, like, from what I understand, it's like smaller kingdoms. I don't think it's going to be like everybody. I mean, like, why would Clash of Kings do that when they're making so much money in transfers? I don't know. So I guess we'll see what happens. To be continued. Let's see what happens after Chinese New Year. You think that those would be, I really like pink. Like, pink is my favorite color, guys. So, I have these pink wings. I have these. Wait. I'm like such a noob when it comes to decorating my castle. Alright, so I have these. I have 2 pairs of pink wings. So I have these. I have those. Those are super pink. And then I have these other ones. Wait, I skipped your message. All girls like pink. Not all girls. I used to love Pink World also. We are like, yes. I spoke, you guys realize I speak Spanish. So, like, some words, ¿cuál su edad? How old? 28. Is that the question? So I speak Spanish, so I can understand a little bit of Portuguese, and I can say some words. ¿Cuántos años vos de gatita? Right? Like, how old are you, gatita? I understand that. Devaldo, let's see. How many boxes have you bought for the new wings? I haven't, well, they just opened the gold event last night. So, I bought some gold. Let me see. Can you repeat the question? Oh, okay. No equipment. First for everything. I wanted to see what a super player's stats are like. No dragon word either. ¿Qué es? What is it? To the ben, everything's fine, right? Seem, yes. Now, no. Mala, are you better than AB? Please answer this. I can never be better than anyone that has God in their name. Like, really? Come on. Why don't you go? I don't like the unicorn castle. I don't. Like, I do not like it. I had the wings and I gave those wings away. I don't like it. I don't like those wings either. Fallar en Portugués, AB. Hi, Mala. What book do you recommend? Haha. That's a good topic. The books. So I was using damage, which is wind, but now I think I'm going fire. I have to consult my attorney, Annihilation God, about this. You know, he's my Clash of Kings attorney, guys. Every time I have like a crazy idea, or I'm like, what do you think I should do about this? Like, he usually always like says, no, don't do it. He always tells me no, but I do it anyways. But I always consult him first because he gives good advice. Oh, you're sensei. Okay. Wax on, wax off. Hola, Platonica. Start with wind, and when the troops are out, switch to fire. Yeah, but if you start with wind, you only have 10 seconds. you only have 10 seconds to switch your troops. That's what I was thinking about that. So, you know what? In a way, like, when people freeze you, that would be awesome. To start with wind and then switch to fire. Like, I don't know. 10 seconds? No. You've never watched me battle. I'm like a turtle sometimes. Like, sometimes I'm like, oh my god, and I check like over and over again because I'm like paranoid. All right, Moo, take care of yourself. I'm glad you're happy in your new kingdom. But what's the sense of using level 3 if you can use level 5? Like, I want to use the best one. And it's like 9 seconds. Hi, 1034. Welcome. AB Tarado. Ha 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 ha. Like, is just like H in Arabic. KK is like ha 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 in Portuguese, and then H is like ha 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 in Arabic. Everyone says that. Why don't I join AB? Because we've never been matched. We've never had the same transfer list ever. Yeah, he's like super fun. And I think Ayrton's a good player too. So, I don't know, that'd be crazy. What would we do? That'd be super crazy. I don't think the world's ready for that. I don't think Clash of Kings is ready for that, guys. I really don't. AB and me and Ayrton? Oh my god. That'd be crazy. How does summon troops work in Magic Book? You mean like the purple troops where you're like, it picks the ones that are like the best or whatever? Michael, you're right. $100 monthly fee to play with me. Join It's like a fan club sign up. Ferrari's a crazy player. He's like he's like fast. I like how he plays. Limited offer only. Do I get the family discount? Not cheating. Okay. I mean, everyone, like I said, I've been on both sides of the fence. I've been on the side where people have given me points, and I've also been on the side where my kingdom gives away points. So, you know, especially in like a high profile, especially in a high profile battle, you know, people are gonna, you know, do whatever it takes. Like, obviously they did whatever it takes, you know, to to win, you know. It's like in it to win it. Gatita, now you're con AB, God 439. Gatita, you're con Kingdom. Oh, he's saying don't go to 439, go to Kingdom 2005. Okay. Isabel's my friend. We share. Does Ferrari still upload like videos? I haven't seen anything from Ferrari recently. I think like 2 KVKs ago he shared some reports with me on we're in a legendary chat room together, and like some like big players are in there, and he shared a couple reports with me, but I haven't seen like any videos. So Yep. Oh, Valentine's Day is near. You guys make sure you guys get all your favorite girls gifts. If you don't, I will kill you. I could mention it to him. I could tell him that some of my subscribers are asking for videos from him. I know that a lot of players, they don't like sharing their stats, and they don't like sharing their secrets, guys. It's just the way the game is. Like, a lot of people don't like sharing. They don't like sharing anything because they want to be the best always. So it's usually pretty cutthroat too. Oh, thank you. Everyone's usually pretty cutthroat in this game, and I've kind of learned that. So I don't. I've even seen some people. Thank you. Say, like, I'm not allowed to share reports. So I heard that actually from a player from 411. Someone was asking him to share the reports where they rallied my king, and he's like, I'm not allowed to share reports. So that's what I kind of wanted to talk to my king about. And I mean, honestly, like, have you guys seen a Yasser report recently? Like, let's keep it real. Have you? Have you guys seen a Rashid report recently? You don't. You don't really see them because they don't share. So that's just the way it is. Like, some people don't want other kingdoms knowing what they're up against. So it's really, really, really cutthroat, guys. Yeah. You know what? To be honest with you, hi Black Spider, how are you? Welcome. I don't know, just like, it is sometimes I don't record. Sometimes I have like good footage and I like totally space, like, I don't know, I do like some really dumb stuff. So like, okay, so this KVK I only played for like an hour, where I was actually unshielded, and we got the orders from my king to shield. So I was like, okay, I will. I don't mind. So I opened shield for like an hour, and then I like was like, oh, I'm gonna solo attack this guy. So like I got ready, and it's like I told you guys, I'm like a turtle. So by the time I got ready, he teleported away. So I bought a coordinate scout, and I found him, and then I attacked him. So I don't know. I'm just like, I don't know why I'm so slow. Like, I don't trust the switch feature for some reason. I don't know. What if AB dueled you, Mala? If AB dueled me, I wouldn't care. I'd duel him back. I don't know. AB is like real tricky dueler. He likes to use like all these weird combinations. So he would probably burn me because he likes to use all these little tricky combinations. Oh, you want me to show the report where I attacked that guy? Sure. I don't mind sharing my reports. I don't mind. Alright, so I think it was... Let me see. When was it? I think it was like... This guy. I think I shared this report yesterday. Hi Raynan, how are you? Welcome. Alright, so I was attacking this guy from Kingdom 411. I just did a solo. I didn't use, I don't know. Boys are always better. You wish. Girl power. So this guy, he was like 270 million power. And I just like solo hit him. He's just kind of like messing around my castles. So this is my report. That's it. Nothing exciting. I did forget to do, I can't remember, I wasn't happy with this report yesterday for some reason, but I don't remember why. I'm like una biblioteca cock, tengo una duda, necesito tu ayuda, por favor, te escribo por Facebook chat. Thanks. Okay, Tavo. Está bien. Hi, Mala and friends. You sound like that lady on Cartoon Network. I don't even watch Cartoon Network. Oh, when I said girl power. Yes. Girl power. All day. All day, all day, all day. Like, they should do, we should have, like, a girl versus boy battle. Like, that would be cool. Like, just chicks, like, battling girls, like, against guys. Like, how do you think that would go? And who would you think could be in it? Like, I would definitely pick Isabel to be on my team. I would pick Lady Venom from Kingdom 830. Who else would I pick? Semi from Kingdom 200. She's good. I don't know. KG, I think I would pick. I don't know. I'd have to think about that. Like, maybe like a 10 versus 10. That would be fun. Girls versus boys. I don't know. I check it. I'll do 249. Konex good stats for P4. 900 cat. Yeah, that's really good for P4. I've attacked some like beast P5s before. And I've been like, whoa, like what the heck happened? Yeah, there's like a lot of, have you guys seen the, she's like the Castle 27, I forget her name, but she's like a crazy, castle. She's like defended like a lot of different attacks. Like that's a pretty cool castle. I forget what kingdom that's in, but it's Castle 27, 28, something like that. Maybe they've gone up since then. I don't know. Memory, yes, that's her name, Memory. You are right, Duvaldo. If you guys want to look up a cool castle, she's actually, I don't know, maybe she's like a 28, 29. You would have to just look up like Memory Clash of Kings. Memory, Memory, like my memory. She's like really good. Mala quiero ir pro su reino lutar a su lado. Rainan, I'm not going to be staying in my kingdom very long. I don't know when I'm going to be moving. Maybe next transfer. I just want to find, so she is a castle 28. I'm looking to move to a castle or to move to a kingdom that has, that needs a team. You know, maybe they're missing some players and maybe I could go to a kingdom that needs a team. So me and a few players all want to go. So we don't know if it's going to be this transfer or maybe next transfer, but we're pretty bored, and a lot of our old players have quit the game and like resold their castles, and the ones that have resold have sold them to like people that are farmers, and they're not really battlers. They're not really fighting. So you know, we have a big alliance with a lot of like basically a lot of fat farms. I've been kind of rough on them lately because I'm annoyed, But you see my alliance is 27, almost 27 billion power. So, yeah, we'll see. What is the channel for Chronix? I don't know. I don't know. His channel. Mala mi mostra el poder de su ciencia. My science power. Rainin, you want to see my science power? I'm at 40.7. That's where I'm at right now. Precisa dos poco de urgente. Phase 4, like we've talked about it. We've talked about what we wanted to do as far as power. Like my king, he's gonna transfer with full cards because he's 6 billion power. I mean, there's no sense of him dropping so much power to transfer. So no matter where he goes, it's going to be like almost $4,000. And I think that he already has his transfer cards, if I'm not mistaken. And then with me, I've thought about going full power also. But because recently the new packages with the 400K fine iron came out, and the speeds, like my training speed when I'm like all equipment is like 637 percent. So I can train, it's like 637 or 627, I don't remember. I can train pretty fast, so I'd have to really do the math and see which way is like a lot cheaper. I'm thinking that if I buy the 400K iron packets, fine iron packets, that it's going to be cheaper for me to transfer and just rebuild my troops. So, Mama, ¿cuánto vos has gastado? I don't like to talk about that. So, my king he's almost like 6 billion power, I believe. This is my king. He's such a nice guy. He's like the best guy ever. It's my king's castle. He's been like really busy lately. He hasn't really been on the game that much. So I kind of like miss him. And he doesn't really get on very often. Yes, we are thinking of transferring. We are looking not for like a very powerful kingdom. Like I'm not trying to go to like one of these super kingdoms. I'm just trying to like go somewhere where they need a team. I'm also not trying to get involved in a civil war. I'm not trying to go to anyone's kingdom to like kick someone off the throne or anything like that. Like I'm not trying to be like a jerk. Cough, cough, AB. I'm not trying to go to another kingdom and like zero everybody. I'm just, just want to take my team and just want to like take my team and like join another team that's already, together and, doesn't have like a lot of jerks in their kingdom. So, we have like a few offers already, like on the table, like of people that I've talked to that I would love to play with. But I don't know what Clash of Kings list is going to be like. So I'm just waiting for the list, just like everybody else. So I don't get like special dibs on who I can play with or whatever. But yeah, that's my king. He's a pretty cool guy. There's like a few of us going, we're like really good friends. A lot of us, and we're not going to separate. We're going to stick together. So Whatever we decide, we will go together. Again, like I said, I don't want to go to a kingdom. I don't want to go to a kingdom where there's civil war or anything like that. Mala cual alianca no gusta de ti. Oh, my enemies. You're asking who my enemies are. I can't hate Mala, even he killed my kingdom alone. I still love her. Black Spider. What kingdom are you from? What kingdom did I kill? El ser el rey de petróleo. I don't know. Mala mimda una. I don't know what that means. Seem. I know seem is yes. So, that is basically, I don't know where I'm getting all these crazy screenshots from. It's like share screenshot. Yes, Mala, not you. Translate for us, Mala. Okay, so Divaldo, I don't speak Portuguese, and they're speaking to me in Portuguese. They're asking me questions. So I understand Portuguese because Spanish and Portuguese are sort of alike. SRK 2005 is saying men is the king of oil, like oil company. I don't understand. Rainan, I don't understand, honey. Someone said, does another player play in my castle? And I'm the only player that plays in my castle. I do have one person, Magic, here. He helps me with all my equipment because I am terrible at equipment. I'm the worst and he's the best. He knows, I mean, he's like awesome. Like he basically he just really helps me a lot. Like he helps me with my blueprints. He helps me like synthesize everything. Like he just really helps me. Hi Asylum Angel, how are you? And then like he'll message me and say, like, for example, like if I'm like, I want ×5 equipment, like let's say I want ×5 archangels. So he'll tell me like everything I need, and he'll say hold on, let me see. He'll say, like, for example, you need to buy, I don't know, like 500 angel wings, or he'll tell me like buy this hero equipment or whatever. So then I'll go buy it, and then he'll go back in my castle, and then he'll say, like, for example, you need more steel, or you need more this or whatever. So then I'll go and buy whatever he tells me to buy. Like I just buy it, and then he does all of that for me. I have really bad luck with equipment, like in the past. Like for example, when Archangel first came out, when Archangel, Asylum, I'll answer you in just a second. So, when Archangel first came out, I had Asylum, and I broke all my Asylum on all my heroes and on my Lord because I was going to get Archangel. I didn't know that you needed Asylum to get Archangel. So, I was so annoyed. After that, I was really done with equipment. Now, one thing I do know how to do now is I know how to reforge. Before, I didn't know how to reforge, and I like messed up a lot of equipment reforging, like thousands of dollars in reforged stones. But now I know how to do it, and I'm good at it, so I have good luck. So, all good. I'm just very furious with TBB for their cheating. What about you? Are you furious with them or what? I'm like annoyed a little bit because, like, okay, a lot of people are saying both sides cheated. And that, they have that picture. There's like a picture that's circulating with them killing a KON castle from, like, I don't know. So anyhow, this is my opinion. My opinion is I really expected these two teams to set the bar, to just be, have a fair fight on both sides, and just kind of be like, you guys are supposed to be like the role models for smaller kingdoms and people that like look up to you, like a lot of people aspire to be, like royal, or, a lot of people aspire to be like Cobra and things like that. So I think that, it just doesn't sit right with me, because I know like a lot of players spend like a lot of money for KVKs. Like, I mean, let's be honest, like just in speeds alone, you use like 600 to 1,000 speeds per KVK if you're going hard. I've played KVKs where I go like super hard and spend like a couple $1,000s. So I know how that is. And it's not only like you lose speeds, you lose just a lot of stuff. Like even when you increase your marches and you do like 500k extra march or all those things, like all of that stuff adds up. Hi Ans, how are you? Hi Mode, how are you? I live in the US, in the United States. So I know, like I feel like both sides like spent a lot of money to get ready for this. I'm sure like they probably built like 4 million to at least 5 million, Griffin, because that's normal for a KVK when you go hard. So I feel like the cheating, if that's what we're going to call it, some people are calling it strategy, some people are calling it cheating. My thing is, and I'm just going to say it, like, who the hell has enough time to go to another kingdom and take over alliances with farm castles? Like, I'm just blown away by that. Like, I don't even want to do that in my own kingdom. Like, okay, so we had our enemy building towers around our hive. So we had to basically make a new hive. And I had to like steal a bunch of towers. So like, this is my tower that from a stolen alliance. This is a tower from a stolen alliance somewhere over here. Anyhow, all these towers here are like stolen. All of these, like core, IRJ, like I just stole a bunch of alliances, ARM, which is an Armenian alliance. I just like jacked all these towers, and I made like a makeshift hive where we couldn't get bombed, and just made a big perimeter like all around. Like that's mine, an Iranian alliance, this alliance, like all of these are stolen alliances. So like, I know how hard, like that took me a lot of days. Like that was crazy. Like just searching for alliances throughout my kingdom that were like unoccupied. Then you had to make sure your farm had gold to take over. And then you had to kick everybody out, close the alliance, build the tower. So, because, if your tower is not built, then you cannot use the cannons. So it took a lot of work. Like, I want to say it took me like a few weeks. I'm usually scattered and busy, but it took me a long time to do that. So I only have like 13 towers. So to take down a shield, okay, so let's talk about taking down a shield. So what is it, like 15 minutes you get per cannon? So I heard people say like they were taking shields down that were like 12 and 24 hours. Like, bro, that's a lot of cannons. Like, how many farm alliances did you technically steal? Did you even steal any? Did you maybe get some from bot farms? Like, you know, and the game is cutthroat, and, you know, there's people out there that make money, and, you know, there's people out there that sell resources. Like, let's be honest. You know, let's be honest. And, you know, there's people that sell resources. There's bot farms. We all know that. We all know that, you know, there's people that sell lists. We all know this. I mean, there's even people that sell packages that are not Clash of Kings. So, you know, people buy, basically you're buying it on the black market. And I mean, all these things exist out there. So, you know, let's keep it real. It could go both ways. So, you know, I am a little annoyed that it just didn't stay pure throughout the whole thing. It wasn't like a real, because everyone's looking for the matchup. So my question is, do you think that there'll be a rematch? So what's going to happen in the rematch? You know, what would happen? You know, there's always going to be castles outside of the perimeter. You know, was dealing with a bot. Yeah. Devaldo, I don't like to talk about how much I've spent on the game because it's really disgusting. I don't like talking about it. It's a sore subject. So, yeah, so I just feel like it stinks a little bit that it just didn't stay, you know, it wasn't like a clean cut battle, but what battles are anymore? You know, like, I don't know. And like, you know, even like, okay, like even with our KVK with 411, you had a jerk from Kingdom 411 giving away cords the entire time. Like, he was giving cords from Kingdom 411 out. Like, we didn't ask for that to happen. Like, we didn't ask for him to give us coordinates. And then he sent me like this really rude message and was basically saying bad things to me because I didn't attack the people that he asked me to attack. So, you know, there's a lot of weirdos out there, guys, that like are just, I don't know. I'm trying to find this little jerk guy. I think I blocked him, but, he like messaged me and, was very angry at me, because I wouldn't attack a person that he asked me to attack. So, yeah, it's just, I don't know. I think that it's the way the game is going too. Like, you know, you find out like they have like, I guess 7 days to prepare, you know, it's a lot of days to prepare to do some real dramatic stuff. You know, I've also had kingdoms, you know, that I'm very proud of, I guess, that have messaged me before and said, you know, your enemies have tried to make a deal with us and we don't play like that. We like to play a fair game. So, but I'm just letting you know that your enemies are trying to set up, you know, an attack. I had, one kingdom where they and our enemies made like a deal, and when we took the throne, the enemy attacked us, and our enemies in our kingdom attacked us like at the same time. So instead of just, you know, dealing with 2 or 3 rallies, we were dealing like with 6 rallies at once. So, you know, I've been on both sides, so it sucks. Hey, Trouble, how are you? Welcome. Everyone is good. Hi, Reaper, how are you? We're just kind of just like chit-chatting about everything, and going on about, you know, the recent cheating allegations with TVB and versus the Devils, and just trying to get just like everyone's, you know, feedback on how they feel. And I was just kind of sharing with everyone, like, I've been on both sides of the fence where I've been cheated on, and also where people have offered to give me points. So Trouble has moved on. Are you PUBG now or Fortnite? Because it seems like everyone's going to PUBG recently, or Fortnite. So we're losing a lot of good players. Just, you know, the game, I'm gonna be honest, the game is difficult. It's difficult to keep up in this game with everything changing on a daily. It's hard, you know. Real life is real life, so real life is more important, I feel. You know, if you can't keep up in the game, real life wins. So that is basically it, guys. I really don't have anything very exciting. I was out on a business trip for a week, and I was kind of out of the loop in the game a little bit. Hi, Keller. Welcome. Oh, your car. So you like cars. No, I don't play PUBG. I don't need another game addiction. I don't. Clash of Kings takes enough of my time. Yes, I can teach you about Reforge. What do you want to know about reforging? Just ask, and then I'll show you, or I can show you how to reforge. I don't know if I have any reforge stones. Let me see. I was just trying to do a ring not too long ago. So if you want to reforge, try my cars. Yeah. That would be cool. That would be really cool. So if you want to reforge, let me see here. Go to your equipment. You would have to, it would have to be times something, okay? It would have to be, for example, okay, I'm like the worst equipment person, but okay. For example, here is my Archangel Shin Guard, okay? This guy doesn't have any random attributes, so it's basically times nothing right now. I can do this either two ways. If you have these little awesome, do you see this like little scroll here by this plus sign? If you have those, you can actually, I have a 50% chance of getting a random attribute. This is the easiest way to reforge now, and to get times 5. It's $100 for 10 scrolls. You can, if you get the times 2 weekly, you can get 2 once a week for free. So a 50% odds for activating a times 1 is pretty cheap, especially if you're doing the weekly packages. So that's one way you can start reforging your equipment. However, you do get a random attribute. So it's not always a definite, but I have gotten some pretty nice stuff doing it that way. Like I got this ring doing it that way, where it's times 3 cav charge damage. I was super stoked, excited when that happened, because I was trying to get times 3 cav charge damage for a long time and wasn't able to do it. However, now I don't want cav charge damage. I want cav receive damage, like something totally different. So back to the grind. She's hot and plays games. Don't tell all my secrets. So the other way you can do it, let me find one that I'm not scared. Okay, so that's a +3. Okay, so here, this is like basically like a ×1, I guess you could say. So you would go reforge. I don't have enough stone. So, these are the attributes that you can get on, shoes. You could get, archer basic attack, infantry basic attack. Like orange is usually like the best, but it's not always the one that you might want. It just depends on what you're trying to get. Each piece of equipment has different attributes. So you would go and you would hit the plus sign, and then it would change your attribute. And as you go higher, the higher the quality of the attribute is. Once you're at the attribute that you want, you hit save. All right. If you don't like what you have, then you keep going reforge. So, but you have to be real careful. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I had like all offensive damage. I had like offensive damage 2 times, and then I had like some crazy lower attributes. So I was like, you know what? I want offensive damage ×3 on my helmet. Like, I want it, and I'm going to get it. So I start reforging, and then I accidentally hit save on like some garbage stats. So then I'm like, oh my God, I just lost all my offensive damage. So I had to like reforge. And then like $3,000 later, I was able to get the same stats that I originally started with. I was so annoyed. So be really careful with this. If, you know, you're not familiar with it, watch some videos on YouTube. Just pull up reforging, Clash of Kings. That's kind of how I learned. And you will definitely figure it out. So just don't do it if you haven't done it without watching it first, because I totally bombed it the first time because I thought I knew everything. So don't do it. If you don't know how, just stay away from it. Like, honestly, you'll ruin your stuff. So it means like we go up from green to orange. We climb 1 star up every time we click on. No, you don't climb equipment. You climb. Okay, so all your Archangel so Archangel has like set stats. Okay, so you have, if you just get a regular piece of equipment, you get the infantry attack, cavalry attack, archer attack, siege defense, and trap building speed. Okay, if you make it like a super equipment, means adding attributes to it, that's when you get the extra attributes. Yes, Tina, that has happened before, and that's possible. Just don't hit save. If you hit 5 if you do 5 times, just leave it, because your top attributes that you started with are going to be there. Asylum Angel, it's luck. It's a chance. It's not gonna, you're not going to, it's luck. Basically, it's just sheer luck. Like, I know people that have spent like $200 getting something that I've spent like $6,000 on. So, it's just like, it's a chance. It's like a gamble. Like, it literally talking about reforging, it just annoys me so much that like when I have to reforge, I'll buy like 1 package, reforge it, and then wait maybe like 2 or 3 hours and reforge again. Because if I do it back to back, I literally will like break a phone, because I just get so annoyed, and it's just so crazy because I just don't like it. Alpo, I don't have Huaxia because I have a cavalry game going, and for my stats and for the game that I'm playing, Dragonborn is the best for me. Yes, AB, are you checking up on me? Hi, Valerian. Yes, it does make some people sick if you allow it to. You just have to know how to distinguish real life and game life. And, you know, if the game is annoying you that bad, then it's time to stop. It's time to stop and, you know, get a new hobby, sell your castle, do whatever it is that you need to do. Just, you know, you can't take this game to heart. I mean, I've done some pretty crazy things, just like seeking revenge, but at the same time, you know, you have to know when enough is enough. I mean, it's real. I'll have a Discord chat on next stream with Atticus. Sure, I would love to join with you guys. And Bat. You guys just can't make me blush. I think AB and Batman just like to make me blush. What would be your opinion to attack on a castle filled with infantry, like a castle having 5 million infantry, only nothing else? What should we use to rally on him? Archers or calves? It would just depend on their stats. Like I've done that. Keller, Magic hasn't really been playing that much anymore. He's taking classes and he's like super busy. I mean, I don't want to like get into his personal life, but he's got like a lot of stuff going on, as far as school, and then, he's going to be moving out of his country soon. So he's got like a lot of stuff going on. He's just a busy guy. So, you know, and like I said, real life is first. And, you know, what are you going to be, a professional Clash of Kings player your whole life? You can't. You've got to, you know, if you want to go to school and better yourself, then, you know, you have to do that. So that's what he's doing. He's not trying to be the king of a fake game. He's just trying to, you know, do his thing. So big ups to him, and hopefully he oh, you played with him in 1661. His castle is good. I mean, I think his offensive is like 140ish. You know, so he's got a decent castle. He just doesn't play. He's usually like in class all the time, and then he's like always tired, and it's always something. Always something. So, yeah, let's see here. AB's a cheater. Yeah, I think like a lot of people, it's hard. I mean, like, I don't know, like sometimes I get annoyed with people when they don't like understand, like, oh, Magic is the guard in my kingdom. That's who he's talking about. This is Magic, guys. You know, they don't understand, like, you know, we have a real life too. Like, I promise you, I think that, like, people think I don't sleep at all. Like, I've got to sleep too. Like, people call me at all hours of the night and they're like, so-and-so doesn't have a shield. Mala, are you here? Where are you? Why are you not answering? Or they're like calling my phone over and over and over and over again. It's like crazy. Like, I sleep too, guys. Like, you know, I get tired. I'm not super Mala. So, yeah. You're 20. No, you're not. You're not 24/7 active. You sleep too. We don't sleep as much. I mean, like, I don't sleep a lot, but I do sleep. Vamp life. Yes. Nah, I meant Like, according to the cycle given in game, cav hits archer first, and archer hits infantry. So, according to that, will you, like, say to attack with archers or cav? I would do, like, a melee when you're hitting infantry. Like, I don't know if you guys have, like, noticed. Okay, so, like, the first couple hits that you hit a castle, you're basically, like, killing a lot of archers. A lot of your, like, T8, T9 horses are dying. All of your lower level troops. And then eventually you start hitting the defensive troops. I mean, you can kill them. It just depends on who you're hitting, what their stats are, and what you're going with, too. I mean, they're still going to die. They're still going to die. I mean, especially if you win the first couple attacks. You got their hero off their wall. You know, their defenses are down already. I would just go in with a mix. I would go in... I mean, you're never going to lose going in with griffins. So, you know, always go in with at least 100k griffins, at least. I would say 100k griffin. I would say 40, 50k infantry 12. Maybe like 40, 30 T9 infantry. 30k horse 10, and then the rest T12 horse. That's what I would do. That's just my that would be my hit to that castle with all that infantry. Like, infantry doesn't really scare me like that. I don't know. I think, like, back in the day, infantry was like, oh my god, they have an infantry castle. Like, we're never going to be able to kill it. All right. Have a good day, Asylum. Take care. Yeah. Like, right now, like, I only send 30k horses. I mean, 30k horses kill about, like, 150k troops. Easy. Pikes are good. I'm telling you, I send like 40 to 50k pikes too. Along with some T12 infantry, and they work pretty awesome. So, I like it. I love Griffin, but I just hate that they die all the time. It's like, ugh. Crazy. What secret mission do you have going on in your kingdom? I want to know. Oh. Yes. Pike, it's crazy. You know, it's so crazy how, like, back in the day, like, archers were like the bomb, and now it's like they're just like terrible. Like, I hate them. Like, just like anytime someone reinforces with like 12 archers, I really want to freaking die. Like, I'm like, what are you doing? It's just like so insane. I could say all day long, I could tell people what to send to defend, and they'll still send archers. I'm just like, what the heck? FBI. I have a friend who's like FBI. She's not really FBI, but I promise you, like, if something goes down, she knows everything. Yes. You know, my king got rallied 4 times this KVK. And I think, like, the first rally, he had 190 million archers. That's what he had in his castle. Crazy. Marshmallow, I love him. He is one of my favorite DJs, I think. Like, I think him, I like Skrillex. Those are some of my favorites. Yes, Siege are, they're not as bad as the Archers, but I saw some terrible Siege deaths this weekend. Good night, Tina. Take care of yourself. AB, so when are you going to do this Discord thing? Do you know? Do you know? Yes, Siege 12 is good at, I like Siege 12 for defending too. I feel like they're really good. Yes, I know. You know, one player told me this like months ago. They were telling me, but I've been like waiting and patiently waiting. I do use Siege. I have Siege in my, I use a small amount of Siege. I want to say my March has Sieges. Hold on. Let me see. My poor farm, it's so used and abused. Like every time I'm like testing something, I like attack my farm. Where is it? I don't know. It's around here somewhere. Bro, where did my farm go? Oh, there it is. Okay. So I have 22K in my March usually, and then I take off my archers and do like that and go up on my horses. And that's like my favorite March. A Duzo Thingo. I zero Dobby and Overdrive. I remember everyone told me not to use to infantry, then I proved them wrong. I knew where the game was going. I stayed strong in all areas just because I knew. You know, it's funny because I stayed like... Alright, so when Civilization came out, like I wasn't really playing that much. And when Civilization came out, like the first thing I did was I went defense. Like I did all my defense stuff in Civilization. So when T12 came out, like I was basically ready to roll. I got T12s the first day they came out. I got all of them the first day. And that next day, that same day was like Ancient. And I like went into Ancient and I was like Gangster. I was like, oh my God, I love this game. Like it was so crazy. I mean, I really was the only person that had T12s in like on my server for Ancient, and people were just like asking me like left and right, like please attack me. I want to see, you know, your T12s or whatever. So I loved them. And see, back then, the archers were crazy because people did not have T12 horses. It was so weird. So the archers were like really gangster when T12 first came out, because no one else had T12s to basically combat the archer. So the archers were killing a lot. In my marches, they were actually killing more than my horses. But then at the time, I was also set up in Huaxia, so maybe that's why, because my archer stats were more. So that could be another reason. So anyhow, like eventually the game was gearing towards cavalry, and I was like dreading going to cavalry because, for one, I knew how much money I was going to have to spend to switch to everything, and then also switch all my equipment stats, which was crazy, like the attributes. So I was really dreading, and then I was dreading switching to Dragonborn. So oh yeah, I haven't really done Golden Chest event or whatever that event is called. This is the chest event. I don't even know what I'm ranked first place, barely. But I've only played like a couple times because I was asleep. So I woke up and bought a little bit of gold. So I'll probably get more later. I was like debating on my magic book, guys. Like, I'm like, I don't know, I'm gonna have to have a serious conversation with Annihilation God about my magic books. So I haven't been on Facebook, so I've been very busy. I just got back from being out of town on a business trip, so I'm just coming back to the game. So, all right, guys. I think I've been on here for so long, so I will try to upload some more. Good night. Some videos. I have some videos like from last week that I haven't uploaded, so I will try to upload those for you guys, maybe today or tomorrow, and then I'll do a few more lives this week, and hopefully I have some interesting things going on, but it was fun talking to you guys, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.